afternoon, Taurus. This reading is for you, Sun, Moon, and Rising for December 2022. It is a general reading. If you want something more specific, it's in my information below in the details, as well as my website, twinflames3344.com. And I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames, if you want to check that out, by Evelyn, Stainthorpe. And I've pre-shuffled all the decks. I combined the Lenormand and KIPPER decks for setting the tone for your read. And then we have the Universal Golden for all uprights for the main part of your read, and then the Rider-Waite Mini for clarifiers. I've already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to continue to shuffle a bit. And by the way, Aries was very profound. So if you have any Aries around you or in your chart, you might want to watch that. Actually made me cry at one point. It was 12:47 when we started your read, Taurus, which is the Hanging Man and the Seven of Cups. Seeing synchronicities, lots of choices, things you love to do, heaven in your eyes. Perhaps illusions for someone. And I'm just noticing all the raindrops on the tree out front. Maybe you're seeing things in nature now that you didn't see before. So this is for Taurus. Taurus, December 2022. I'm being called to bring up the fact that my coffee cup, my daughter fixed my coffee cup handle, but it broke when I was carrying my coffee this morning. So it spilled all over the floor. And some things you just need to let go of. As pretty as they were when they were new. So what is your general energy, Taurus, for December 2022? December 2022 for Taurus. We have the Death card, which for me is also the energy of polarity, of Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. This can be the doctor and patient energy. We have the 8 of the dance of strength, inner and outer strength, of the dance between the masculine and the feminine, of dreams being manifested. And the 9 of Pentacles is here, which has to do with your sovereignty or your powerlessness, which is the opposite there. And we have the 41 of the Well, which is diving deep. This also could be receiving wishes, well wishes here, right? If you're dealing with an ending or maybe going to a service, maybe you're learning to hang an IV here. You could be learning self-love here as well. And there is a death here for sure. Okay, you got both decks, death cards here, and then diving deep in the well between and self-love, spiritual love, and new love here. And they're both Leo energies. We have the 8 here of the Strength card and the 19 of the Sun. Finding strength to expose or heal. This could be healing from 2 deaths. Okay, maybe you've experienced a lot of death in your life that was very profound and you're healing from that. You're learning how to self-love. And maybe they're not current deaths, but things that you're healing from the past. And here's the 29 of the imprisonment, you know, where we imprison ourselves. This can also be someone who's in prison. Somebody locked up and threw away the key. Being present in the moment. And there's a little mouse here too. Pulling up anchor, the wounded warrior, which is the victim mentality. And the 9 of Swords of suffering in silence and trying to end the nightmare. Right? Trying to end it for good, of anxiety and imprisonment. Or negative thoughts, or literally dealing with someone who's been in prison. And I didn't relight, the candles had burned out with Aries, and I didn't relight one for you. So let me, I don't know how long these will last, but let's see. I do want to light a candle for you. And a candle did go out for Aries too, but it felt very spiritual. So if you have, like I said, if you have any Aries, definitely watch Aries. See if this lighter will light this one. This lighter started giving me issues a long time ago. I can't believe it's still lighting. But it is. And you're still lit up, and there's a message there for you. So these are your energies here. You are healing a death of some sort. Diving deep, doing shadow work perhaps. I mean, some of you could be dealing with a current death, but I feel like it is healing the past. The past imprisonment of yourself. Let's see. Okay, there's an illness. And again, pulling up anchor here. Feeling imprisoned here. In the chaos of life and being present to it. Having to witness. Feeling ungrounded, right? The loss of a parent when you're a child, right? It can be very ungrounding. Leaving you with anxieties, right? Of fears. Of not being protected. Okay, Taurus. December 2022. This is for Taurus. Taurus, December 2022. I feel like it's too silent. I feel a silence, but it's too quiet, like you can hear a pin drop. And this is the center card. It's about standing up for yourself. Taking the high ground. You might need to be a little bit militant here with his energies there in order to do that, to get people to listen to what you have to say. The challenge for you is the Wheel of Fortune, right? Again, here's someone schooling the golden goose, and that's this energy here. Needing to stand up to the golden goose over there. Or maybe the Sphinx is putting you in check. There's the little ones, you know, doing their homework. And the mother quietly reading her book. I feel like we're in a convent or something. Maybe that's how you feel. Maybe I was just getting nap time too. When kids have to sleep, you have to be really quiet so they stay asleep. The foundation here for you is the 9 of Pentacles. There's that sovereignty energy again, of being completely self-reliant, right? Being everything to yourself, right? When you find that peace with yourself, that you can take care of yourself and be happy with yourself no matter what, then you can handle anything, right? Standing up for your own sovereignty, for your independence. And the recent past is the suffering and silence here, the stress, the sleepless nights, the purging, the compassion that you needed for yourself to get through this. You know, that you had to mother yourself when you go through that kind of energy. And crowning here for you, Taurus, is the King of Wands, which Aries had right here in the coming up. But this is your energy right here in the present moment. And he's looking down at something with this little lizard on their platform here. Maybe taking care of a little one, or again, you could have someone following you, shadowing you. It could be an intern as well. And he's looking at the suffering and silence over here. So is this you or is this you? This is the King of Wands standing up to the crowd. And here we have the King of Wands, and down here we have the independent child. This can be an independent of any age. But the King of Wands isn't looking here at the independent over here. He's looking at the suffering and silence over here, and these are both 9s. The nightmare over here, and then the independence over here. Or how did these two become so different? And maybe these are 2 in the same family, and he's wondering, how did I get 2 such different children? The challenge for you, Taurus, is high vibration destiny, right? Keeping the ego in check. And what's coming up soon for you is the Ace of Swords, the truth being handed to you or you handing it to someone else. Right? This is someone standing up, perhaps handing someone's head to them on a silver platter. This is triumphing as well, triumphing over the field or over your own independence. This is how you see yourself. You see yourself as the home, as stable, Mother Nature type of energy here. I'm getting Amish country's been coming up today, but I'm getting that energy again with this card. Maybe you're going to use, I feel like you do feel like you're Mother Nature, very grounded, but maybe using natural things to create your independence. But this can be a celebration as well of somebody's independence, a graduation. Maybe you have to get a party ready for someone's graduation or for their independence. It's a celebration for someone or around you, how others might see you as the King of Cups, which can be unconditionally loving. This also can be a water sign of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Or is this a very loving father and a very stable home here that's very natural? And an independent child over here. And this could be the same person who was suffering in the past and found their independence, or it could be two different people. The block for you, Taurus, is the Two of Cups. So your challenge and your block are two very positive cards, right? This is that soulmate energy of seeing eye to eye or looking into each other's eyes and raising cups to each other in a celebration of life and being very natural. This is so weird because now this card's reminding me of a Taurus I know's sibling and their wife. So maybe you have an issue with someone, your parent or your sibling married. The challenge here is destiny and high vibration and keeping your ego in check. And we have Libra here. So I don't know if they're Libra. For me, this is Libra. And that's all that comes through right here. Except we have a fire sign here, earth sign here, and water sign here. And this could be a swords person as well. And here's that energy of suffering in silence or sleeplessness and bringing the truth to this pair over here. What's coming up at the end of your read is the Six of Pentacles. And sharing, settling out, being charitable, balanced. And Leo came up big time for you, so this could be a Leo here. Are you worried about the Leo and passing here because you've experienced death before? What is connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo is the Five of Pentacles. Being left out in the cold, injured, ill, exiled. This can be social work, the hospital and medical office. Maybe somebody got hurt skiing, right? They broke their ankle or hurt themselves. This feels like being charitable, like doing some social work here. Or perhaps you're going on that retreat with Aries, because this King of Wands was over here. And now he's present. I'm trying to remember who he was looking at in Aries read. Oh, the King of Wands was here looking at the Page of Swords over here. And the Page of Swords was bringing this truth to Aries. So the King of Wands was looking at the Page of Swords. So this is coming up as the Page of Swords. And there was some kind of retreat or coming together with the family in the country or at the ranch or up the mountains or going skiing. But it looks like there's something similar here. And what's left hanging in limbo here at the end is the Nine of Cups, which is self-satisfaction. It looks like somebody might have gained some weight. but they're perfectly happy with themselves here, right? Taking a load off. They're not at work right now. Or maybe they retired. Let's see what comes up at the end for you. Aries reading was very powerful. So like I said, if there's any connection, watch Aries read as well. Okay. So, yeah, the full moon, I don't want to give your ending away, but the full moon might be a really good time to do a meditation with someone or go to a meditation group to release some stuff. There may be somebody that you know who's good with that kind of stuff that you might want to hang out with at the full moon, maybe the 7th or the 8th of December. And then the bottom of the deck here is the family, the 10 of Cups family, the baby of the family. That could be a puppy or a pet as well. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which can be Libra energy that came up here as the challenge. And then the Wounded Warrior over here, which can be this couple that you see as a challenge right here. And then there's an offer here. But this is the Pentacles offer, and here's the Swords offer. And there's that Page of Swords. So we're going to start there because I brought that up already. Who was this energy over here, suffering in silence, but speaking their truth, standing up for themselves over here, whether it be to the King of Wands and or standing up for their own independence or for an older sibling perhaps. This could be a message of their suffering, right? Feeling imprisoned. Why are they feeling imprisoned? Why are they in a nightmare? Maybe they're having nightmares. And again, maybe there's a mouse and they're scared of mice and that's why they feel imprisoned. But here is an offer to them for time, money, and effort, perhaps a new life. Right? This could be this person going from here to here, maybe offering them a better place to live. Maybe where they were living was making them feel imprisoned. But then there's this major pain here. And this is also offering money for a massage here to make them feel better, right? Maybe somebody wasn't sleeping or they were stressed out, and then they got a massage. Someone offered them a free massage, or they got money for a massage, or someone offering their time. But this also could be a major surgery where somebody bled out and somebody was very worried about this here, that it was terrible to have to go through this, right? This is also pain that lasted for a long, long time, could be up to 10 years here. And then there's the King of Pentacles, who probably offered the money over here at the time. Maybe he might have had a stroke because he's got a limp wrist here, right? So maybe he had major surgery here, right? Now he's recovering. And then here's the Wounded Warrior feeling sorry for themselves because maybe what they expected from the King of Pentacles now isn't going to happen because of what happened to them. And again, them feeling sorry for themselves. Right? So this is what's coming up is the couple over here that you have a problem with, Taurus. So this person is speaking their truth. And then here is the Page of Cups, which could be a younger sibling or a pet that's involved here as well, being very loving or being the connection for the family to love. That keeps the family happy because they have no expectations. They're just very loving here. So where are you in all this? Right here. Are you the stability? Did you have a parent who needs surgery or had some kind of injury or a scare? Or is that just a massage? I do want to start with the Page of Swords because there was that connection to Aries there. So maybe it was your friend's family that was dealing with that, or is that your family? Maybe Aries was dealing with your family because you're really close. So what do we have here? There's no major arcana in your read except for this, the Wheel of Fortune, which is a challenge for you It's the only major in all of these cards. You have swords, page of swords, page of cups, the King of Pentacles over here, King of Wands. You have all the suits here. Someone suffering in silence, someone finding their independence. And then the King of Cups over here with the Page of Cups, perhaps a father and child at home still living together. And then you blocked by destiny or schooling the golden goose or your pride. And your block is this connection, whether it's your own connection or someone around you. And the need to share or settle out. Maybe the family decided on who would be the executor of the will if someone died. This could be a father. And again, that Leo is coming up. And then again, feeling left out in the cold, not liking talking about this, especially if you've experienced death in the past. And then here is finding self-satisfaction here, finding happiness, or somebody else being smug about getting the position. So again, if someone has dealt with a lot of death in their life and now their parent is dealing, with their death, that's not going to be an easy thing for you or an easy space for you to be. But you're definitely dealing with Libra, which is a challenge, whether that's somebody you lost or somebody you're having difficulty with in a relationship that you don't agree with. Or you're having issues, your block is in one-to-one relationships. That might be scary for you if you've dealt with death. So you may have a commitment issue there. All right, so there's a lot of energy here in wanting to defend oneself or standing your ground. And going down from the 7 plus 1 to the 4 over here of living somewhere that, maybe you had to move out of the parents' home and living somewhere else to gain your independence. So living within your means as opposed to living at your parents'. And again, the energy of the family versus the 2 of Cups over here. And leaving the pain behind to live by the truth, right? Live and die by the truth. And going from 9 Pentacles over here to 6 and then 5 over here. Maybe you realize you can't afford your independence over here, but you're happy by yourself. The 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. And we have the Page of Cups over there with the 10 of Cups. Again, the past, the happy family with the baby and the mother, or the happy family, maybe the other parts of the family, the father, perhaps a brother and their partner, or sister and their partner, and then the baby of the family, all getting along and being happy. Maybe you're feeling excluded here, but you're happy on your own. But this is coming up with this 10 of Cups family, is looking back at the past or living in the past, and walking away from that to find your independence, to end the conflict. The 9 of Swords, okay, is a long story here. The Page of Wands reversed, healing, heartbreak, separation, disappointment with a soulmate bond here, a sibling, a friend, a lover. And again, sleeping together, resting together, praying together, meditating together at home, right? Maybe you used to share the same room if it's your sibling or your best friend. And there's some disappointment and healing from that regarding this Page of Wands reversed, who may be healing from a death or disappointment or a separation of parents. But this was a long time. It was not, there's the 9 of Swords there. It could be up to 9 years here of dealing with that. And to find a stability at home or find a stable home. Maybe a sibling wanted to move in with you and share a room. Or this can be your roommate that you are sharing an apartment with or a home with, who just went through something very difficult and you're very close to them. Or there could be a pet involved here too. The foundation is that 9 of Pentacles. And here we have the Page of Pentacles. So again, there's that energy of the younger sibling here, or a pet. This can be a really good student who's younger, or starting something brand new, a new endeavor here, but falling short. Or someone who's not pulling their weight. Maybe they promised, but they didn't follow through. Or just someone who can't, because now physically they can't help. And now the money supply isn't what it was supposed to be here. And the King of Swords. So again, if you're in an apartment or something, circumstances may have changed for you or your roommate, where now it's an issue. Or maybe you need to take in a third roommate. Maybe you're going to take in a sibling as a roommate, but maybe they can't pay. This could be a father too, expecting a child to pay once they're of age, expecting them to pay them rent if they're going to stay home. But this could be a player that's gotten in between the Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords, so an earth sign child and an air sign adult. This could be a player who got between them. Or maybe you feel like this person is the player that got between you. This also can, just like I said, be someone who had good intentions of saving the day and they fell short of those expectations, or someone who's paralyzed by their passions here. The King of Swords is feeling released here from this imprisonment. So that Page of Swords came up with this suffering and silence energy back here. And this is the King of Swords either releasing the child, releasing their anxieties by being with them, or the King of Swords is releasing his own anxieties by cutting the child out or making them pay to live there. Because it looks like the King of Pentacles is somebody different than the King of Swords over here. The Seven of Wands is the central energy for you, Taurus. Standing up for yourself at night, or regarding subconscious energies here, or a romance with the King of Pentacles here. Here's that King of Pentacles over here, which could be a father energy. But you have 3 kings coming up. You got the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the King of Wands over here. So who's who? And there's Cancer energy here, and Earth. And starting over. This could be a king in your life, whether it's a parent, a grandparent, or a boss, who's standing up to people at night, wanting to start over in love. Maybe they have a new love relationship, and they may be talking to the kids about it, about the living situations. And starting over in love to come full circle, perhaps with a Divine Feminine or Pisces energy here. The challenge is the Wheel. The Wheel. An ending conflict, or in a losing battle with the Page of Swords, which can be a child or a message or a pet. So what to do with them, right? So if I'm going to do this, what am I going to do with this child? What am I going to do with this pet? Or in an ending a conflict, stepping up to the plate with a message or advertising for somebody. Or, and again, this could be quick to cut somebody off at the pass there and get over themselves. And again, this could be Libra energy here, which came up in Aries read as well. And we have the Queen of Cups here too, with the Ten of Pentacles family. This came up in Aries too, right? right? Taking a load off, dumping a load, their burdens without responsibilities. Could be asking, and again, she's coming up as the person you might want to go do a meditation with at the end of the read. The King of Wands. The King of Wands is the Ten of Wands reversed. So the King of Wands and dumping a load, taking a load off, letting go of responsibilities, retiring, or that somebody got hurt, doing too much. He could be retiring here, this King of Wands. And he's giving the truth to the kids or to this couple over here. The truth to them and about the home. Retiring and giving the truth about, no longer being able to lead the way, right? Or being able to save the day, right? Needing attention or doing something under the radar here, or no longer, can sustain their reputation. Or deal with needy people because now they need to take care of themselves. So again, the circumstances that may change energetically, right? So we have a lot of wand energy here, falling short here. Maybe they can't keep up with the same kind of energy they used to. And how is the King of Wands in common with you, with an Aries? Or do you have Aries in your chart? There's a lack of balance, a lack of equity or sharing, speaking the truth about them needing the help, not being able to lead the way, right? And have everyone being dependent on them. And here's the truth. What is the truth? The Ace of Swords. And the Eight of Wands. Upright. So a lot of back and forth about this. This can be communication, travel. Could be energy exchange regarding a painful ending or an ending pain. Or again, about getting massages, perhaps. Maybe someone needs massages on a regular basis. But this can be a betrayal here, where somebody feels betrayed. A lot of back and forth about ending pain or something that was painful for a long, long time. And now bringing out the truth about that. And here we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. We got the Ten of Cups over here. And then we just pulled out the Ten of Wands up here too. There's definitely an ending of a cycle here, coming full circle. And again, the death. It could be bringing a death full circle that's been, the pain of it's been going on for a long, long time, the imprisonment of it, and healing that. Doing a lot of back and forth here with the truth, perhaps talking to this couple over here or a partner, to face the pain that they both experienced. This also could be the arrows of love. The truth is that I love you, and that's why it hurts so much when you ignore me. You see yourself as the Four of Wands, right? You have to, and this was about letting your ego go, to say that you love them even though you're mad at them. The Four of Wands is coming up as the Queen of Pentacles, which could be you, Taurus. We have the Death card reversed, and that could be some clinginess or after death, or dealing with a near-death experience, or scared about that. And then we have the Queen of Swords as well, speaking her truth, which can be this sword right here, about reaping rewards, or daydreaming, or assessing their worth. What savings do they have to help them awaken, right? To give them a new idea. What do they have that they can work with, right, for a new idea? And again, this could be a Scorpio reverse, Sagittarius reverse, who are coming in between people. Here is the Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords, and here's the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Right? The player, the one falling short, the one who's being clingy. And is there Sag or Scorpio that is being clingy right now, who's coming between people? And again, we have Pisces or Capricorn here for me. And this could be a Pisces King of Cups over here. Why is the King of Cups there? And is that a Pisces? He is the wounded warrior surrendering. All right, this could be someone who had depression or alcohol issues who's now surrendering their victim mentality and letting go of that in order to they're either offering an ultimatum or they're choosing a new path here or receiving a choice. They're receiving an ultimatum. And again, this could be someone with Scorpio in their chart and or Pisces in their chart. And here's the King of Cups upright. This could be him giving himself an ultimatum. Or this Nine of Wands, wounded warrior. That's about surrender. Letting go of their wounds. No longer playing the victim card. And again, this is someone giving it to themselves, or there's two different water signs here. Maybe there's somebody with Pisces and Scorpio. They're two different ones, upright and reversed. At home. The block is the Two of Cups. Why? Two cards. The Knight of Cups offering love to the sun, to their sunshine, right? The childlike person who's fully exposed. And this is that Page of Cups energy, which came up with the family right here. And this could be an older sibling offering love to the baby of the family or the puppy of the family. But it feels like siblings coming together or best friends coming together, right? Offering love. And again, you dropping your pride and offering love to a best friend or a sibling who's fully exposed, right? Someone who is loving no matter what and always their authentic self. And maybe that's a block for you because you could get really stubborn as Taurus, but they're always sunshiny and happy. Or they're the golden child, right? Maybe they're the baby, right? Gotta love me. Everybody loves the golden child or the baby. Maybe you're worried they're going to reject your love. Or lose patience. Right? That's a really yucky energy right there. This is manipulation, the fallen angel, and being pushed to the emotional limit. And again, here's that energy of the fallen angel. Right? Because this is the perfect angel, and then this is the fallen angel. So maybe they're bipolar. That could be. The Six of Pentacles here. There's Taurus. So maybe you're sharing or being charitable, or you're seeing yourself that way. And there's Taurus again. So maybe it's you, and there's a flame just went out. So there's two Taurus energies here. Maybe you're two different sides of yourself, right? The mother and the father energy of Taurus. Or maybe your father has Taurus and you have Taurus. But these are both, you know, the matriarch and the patriarch here. And this is a very religious energy. She's just very abundant. Or is she pregnant? Perhaps she's married to a religious leader. But there is being charitable here. Perhaps going to someone, going to your pastor, your rabbi, your priest. Maybe the mother is very affiliated with the church, very religious. And maybe there's somebody you haven't gone to in a while because that was her thing, not yours. And maybe wanting to get some advice. And then here's those feeling left out in the cold or not welcome somewhere. Maybe you don't feel like you're welcome there. Seeing synchronicities or having lots of options, but not seeing them, feeling left out in the cold. There's a gold, it's like there's a gold mine here of things to be seen. You just have to look. Someone trying to tell you that you do have options, There is ways of making money or getting time, money, and effort out of these loving things, the things that you love to do. This also be going to a shelter that's offering support here, or paying the emperor over here, but not paying them with money, but paying them with your dreams, with your visions. But maybe you got turned away, right? Didn't pan out. But does that mean you give up at the first person who says no? Right? So it could be offering something to the emperor here, whether it's your boss, your father, your grandfather, your uncle, or just someone that you were asking advice for, or maybe you're offering them some kind of deal. But why is the emperor receiving this offer? He gets offers from many things. He's the emperor. He's making a lot of money already, but his family's not happy. Okay? He's the man when it comes to money, but there's no emotional happiness here. The family's unhappy. There's a lack of independent emotional fulfillment, right? There could be arrogance over here. Somebody could be losing their mind, right? They could be getting Alzheimer's or dementia here. Or just somebody who's over-isolating and could be arrogant, or is now coming out about what they're experiencing, or feeling forced to listen to this truth here, to come out and listen. And there's that Nine of Pentacles, right? This person right here is forcing them to come out for their truth and their offer of passion, growth, opportunity. And again, this could be siblings, or a younger sibling who's feeling sorry for themselves, and an older sibling trying to help them. And here we have justice here. After not happy with self, finding happiness within self, with justice, truth, and balance, or a divorce here. Okay, we have Taurus, Taurus, and Libra right there. And this is the energy of justice or divorce, or Libra energy with the weight of the world on their shoulders. A lot of work that they have to do on their own, or a lot of yard work, or they're working out a lot. Perhaps with the kids. The kids are a lot of work, but they're worth it, right? They're so open and vulnerable and just totally themselves, and wanting them to have the best in life, right? They want them to have lots of opportunities here. And trying to be strong and tame their inner beast here, and perhaps not gamble with their opportunities for the kids here. So there's some kind of death energy, ending, change, transformation. This could be a pet that passed away here, that somebody loved very much, and somebody not wanting any religious stuff near them with this, because this could be last rites. Maybe the mother wants last rites for whoever passed away, and the father or the partner doesn't agree with that energy there. And this can be a mother and father divorcing, or got divorced and not agreeing what's best for the children, right? Whether it's religion or not religion, or other kinds of spirituality. Somebody is going through a wake-up call, or this is a big announcement, trying to wake up the dead here. This could be a funeral service, or a wake up to, maybe you've experienced a lot of death and you're trying to wake them up to the fact that, things don't last forever. You have to learn to have gratitude and appreciation for things while they're still here. And then here's the Knight of Wands rushing in to save the day, right? Which is reversed over here, falling short, being called in. And bringing their passion with them, their fire, their chutzpah there, their go-get-em energy there to help. They need them to help, perhaps offer help to those who are reaping rewards or considering their worth. And this could be getting two people to help or offer help to this energy of someone who's completely authentic to themselves and protected by nature. This can be a divine feminine or Pisces energy or the world at large. This could be someone around the neighborhood, right, who may need to be protected from these energies here of the stubborn bull and the lion with ego, but also has protections here. So very much the energies of the protections here, perhaps of Christ, and the energy of, this can be the country of the bald eagle, it can be Thoth energy of the intellectual. The duality of nature in general and how to balance that. So it's like this fire energy was rushing in, the Knight of Wands and this Ace of Wands. It's like they were called in, rushing in to save the day in this wake-up call to come in and help, like with a funeral or service or a big transformation here, a wake-up call. But when they came in to do this fiery service, they were told that's not how they need them. They need them in this more practical service to help the world, or to help, someone who's in lack out there, who needs clothing, right? To do some kind of charitable service. And then there's the Queen of Wands here, right? So this could be a Pisces earth energy or a divine feminine energy coming full circle. And perhaps with their children here. And we have, again, this for me is Pisces again. This can be Virgo or Aquarius as well. So we have Virgo, Pisces, perhaps Aquarius energies there, but it's more earthy here. So I'd say Virgo or Pisces energies here. And being offered big love or condolences or just offering of love if someone's not doing well in a visit from the energy of the subconscious or the night or the full moon here with the Queen of Cups upright here. Okay, so perhaps the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, is offering love to Pisces and or perhaps Virgo, Aquarius energies, or just, this could be you as well, Taurus. So maybe Taurus and Pisces energies here, going to receive some love from the Cancer Queen of Cups over here, who may do those kind of services, right? Very focused on the heart, or sending them love. And again, this could be the full moon meditation or service on the 7th or 8th. So let's see what that says here. Why is justice there with the 10 of Wands? Somebody's free. So it could be a divorce, or someone got justice for themselves, or freed from the home, freed from a lover, freed from Gemini, right? Who needs to swallow their pride, right? Not putting up with this, not someone who's not heeding the call, not pulling their weight. And that could, we have Aries leaving, Gemini upright as well, but Aquarius is reversed right there, and they could be suffering in silence or not being able to sleep. So this could be someone imprisoned from a divorce as well, or after suffering in silence or not being able to sleep, during the process finally getting a divorce, and now, or the Libra energy is now carrying the weight or gained weight. And there's a passionate offer being offered. Maybe someone's offering to work out with them and bringing a message in, or getting them to run, right? This could be a trainer, someone who's very independent, right? Who's all that, who's a catch. Could be coming in to offer to work out with them. or to help them. Maybe help them clean up, come clean, or clean up their act or their space. They could be helping in any which way there. Perhaps helping to expose or helping with the children or with a vacation or planning a party that needs to happen. Here we have the Two of Swords reversed with new information or clarity here. Full exposure here. No longer keeping things to yourself or a secret. To come together. Maybe a surprise party is no longer a surprise. Or this is the surprise and saying, you know, we're all here coming together in joy. So this could be a social, this could be a coming together party at work or organizing a Christmas party at work, right, for the holidays. But also could be a collaboration between your social life and your work life to bring those two parts of your life together. Or maybe instead of doing two different celebrations, doing them all together to bring the different people from your different aspects of life together. That you have a new idea to expose everything to everyone. Right, with lots of options there. Okay, someone might be feeling left out in the cold here though, or not invited. And I'm getting Alanis Morissette uninvited from City of Angels. Not feeling invited. Right? It's like the end of the world to somebody. The death march, the walk of shame. And the announcement, the wake-up call. As the cavalry comes in. But not wanting them, allowing them to rescue this time. They can help you or show you how to do it, but they can't rescue you. Or you can't rescue them. Why is the death card here? The devil. So this could be an unnatural death or some kind of unnatural temptation. There's a lot of major arcana right here. Right? Of people left out in the cold. Seeing synchronicities or seeing things before they happen. Exposing all, not keeping secrets up here regarding a gathering of a party with social and work people together. But seeing that somebody might feel left out here or not be welcomed. Here we have strength of Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Cancer here. And again, temptation may arise regarding a trip or a Cancer person with Capricorn. This also can just be Capricorn and Cancer who showed up uninvited. An unnatural death. This could be a car accident. This also could be someone who was just doing something in the middle of the street, not paying attention, and got hit by a car. And again, somebody might have gotten run over here. I hope that's not the truth, but there's that energy here, and the devil with the car here. This could be on a trip as well. Maybe somebody got trampled by a horse. This could be someone's nightmare too. Maybe something happened where you got hurt getting thrown from a horse when you were young. And this is somebody's nightmare, that whatever happened to them, whether it was death or getting hurt, trampled, or in a car accident, that it's going to happen, and they're dreaming that. Right? This could be illusions of a child having nightmares about a death or something happening, or seeing things that could happen in the future. But again, there could be some kind of unnatural death or a car accident here, which becomes a wake-up call to not take things for granted anymore. And there was some kind of disconnect here, which is, here's that Two of Cups. So maybe the person you were mad at, that you didn't agree with their partnership, now had a near-death experience. And you're not going to allow your pride to get in the way from now on. And here's that King of Wands reversed. Right? The one that you're seeing as a player or not nice. But now there's justice, or maybe they're now getting a divorce and trying to hold on to what they have. Calling in the cavalries. This also can be a military service, you know, a funeral service. And getting people to help carry the casket as well. Why is the Ace of Wands here? The Page of Cups. And standing up for them, standing up to them. This is coming up in the same spot. And here's this innocent child, or a message of love, who doesn't have a lot. Maybe it's a child of divorce, or a child of a Libra energy who's the King of Wands reversed, who's tired or retired after a disconnect here, an unnatural disconnect, and trying to hold on to what they have left. But there's a child here to be dealt with who's standing up for themselves, either to the Knight of Pentacles or wanting to step it up, that they can do more. You're not asking as much from the Page of Cups as they think they can do. They can be the one who can offer help. And we have the Queen of Wands reversed here. You know, offering help to this Queen of Wands over here. When the King of Wands and the Queen and King could be siblings or partners who are divorced, or siblings not getting along. And this Page of Cups could now want to offer help to the Queen of Wands, maybe have been living with the King of Wands reversed over here. The Queen of Wands reversed is destined here to sudden event, or she's the drama queen, or always schooling the golden goose, and being strong or taming her inner beast, needing peace when things aren't working out here, perhaps losing their mind, dealing with PTSD or looting, right? Tripping up, dropping the ball, dropping the act, the partnership. And then here is the High Priestess of a secret passion, or someone who's lost their integrity here, who just lost it altogether. This also could be a pet in need of peace, but maybe it's not working out. Maybe if you have a roommate too, or a partner, that a pet's not working out, it's driving somebody crazy, right? That there's PTSD here regarding that. Or someone just dropping the ball and not doing what they're supposed to do. And again, not living in their integrity, or not using their intuition about something. Or this is a secret passion here, or somebody with Pisces in their chart. So let's see what Romance Angels has for you, Taurus. You definitely have Cancer and Pisces here at the end. It looks like there's a King and Queen of Wands here not getting along here. And the Page of Cups may be supporting the Queen of Wands right now. And Queen of Wands may be freaking out over here. Maybe they're freaking out because the Knight of Pentacles is offering them help and they think they're below them. Let your friends help. Ask for and accept for support from others, which looks like is coming up here at the end. And flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. That there may be a honeymoon, or enjoy the time of holiday time together. You know, getting away perhaps. So again, maybe you need some time with your friends. A reconciliation. Someone from your past may be returning to your life. And the underlying energy of give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. And attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So give your relationship a chance. Let your friends help you. And then from the energy deck. So the King of Wands was coming up reversed over here. He may have decided to settle out with the Queen of Wands reversed, or with some kind of religious affiliation or mother who's very religious here. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold or doing social work there. There's some family who are either not happy with themselves, or just the family at large has issues with emotional issues with learning how to be happy with themselves. And it could be dealing with a divorce or some kind of justice or some kind of legal situation with something religious here. Okay, and too much work, retirement perhaps, or going on vacation, having to make those plans. But again, there's some kind of unnatural awakening or death or car accident there. Again, someone might have run out, or a deer, somebody might have run out into the middle of the road, causing an accident. And here we have the door to spirit. So it's time to clear the air. And there's the 32 of the journey. The journeyman coming in with good news. It's time for some good news to open the door, let some fresh air in. And the temple path here of the 12, of wisdom, of hanging out and seeing a new perspective, a wise path, or being more practical about things. There could be Judaism coming up here too with the temple path. But this is also Thomas Kincaid, which this picture of the Garden of Prayer has Jesus walking down the path back here. So opening the door to spirit, perhaps being more open to different people's journeys and different people's perspectives or points of view. And there may be a contract with a lover or family that needs to end or begin here. Which is it? First chakra, it looks like a beginning. Archangel Michael. 35 is the wounded warrior and surrendering in your read. So safety and stability issues. And the bottom of the deck here is the third eye, the 40 of the Page of Cups, who's always loving and high vibe, is that third eye energy, the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron here. So there's that energy of that pure love, that message of love. And this came up with Aries too. The Page of Cups in the Tower. Opening of the third eye regarding your liberties, the Statue of Liberty, 9/11, and this is 10/11, but 11/11 could be coming up there as well. Dealing with patience, or dealing with children. Maybe you have children as your patients, or losing your patience with a tower, someone freaking out at someone who's pure love, right? And the person who's freaking out with the tower, which can be this Queen of Wands reversed here. And the need to clear the air and see a new perspective, right? Or be wise regarding love and family and contracts and balance and your safety and security. Perhaps this has to do with seatbelts or the places that you live. And realizing how important these things are to living your best life, to be present in the moment and just find your happiness. It's kind of complicated there, but I hope you get the messages here. And watch Aries as well. Remember your water, your rest, your joy, your nature, and to follow your own intuition. Taurus, rise and be loved. Have an amazing holiday season in December. Remember to breathe. See you soon.